So this is my Oscars 2017 Rosie Huntington-Whiteley makeup inspired look. She was pregnant, beautiful, a goddess, and I looked at her makeup, I said I adore it and I want to do a tutorial on it. So I practiced my wing eyeliner skills, which is zero. I have zero skills. And I did really soft, dewy, glowy skin and a simple winged eyeliner and lip. So if you'd like to see this tutorial, then just keep watching. Okay, so Rosie seemed like she had very glowy, healthy, dewy skin. Like the look was very focused on the skin and winged eyeliner and a nude peachy lip. So I'm going to start off with the skin and I'm going to prep with a few things. I'm first going to spray some Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water just to give my skin some more moisture. It's been a little bit since I washed my face. Then I'm going to go in with the MAC Strobe Cream. This is a little mini sample, just to give my skin that youthful dewiness. Then next, I'm going in with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in shade 5.75. This is my self-tan color. I use Loving Tan in dark, and this matches perfectly to my neck. And I'm just going to put it on my Beauty Blender sponge. For some reason, my pump is being weird on this thing, so it hasn't been expelling product very well. Gonna pounce that in. I'm going to go in with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, the liquid, in Opal. And I'm going to put this on my cheekbones to give myself some dewiness. Pat that in. We're just going to try to be as dewy as we possibly can. Then I'm going in with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Custard. I'm going to use this to spot conceal my zits because I am breaking out. I'm getting like mustache zits. What even is that? I always break out if I do on my chin and around my mouth. Maybe it's because I eat like a slob. Who knows? Okay, next I'm going to conceal my under eyes. I'm going to use the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I don't use a lot of it because it can tend to be thick. If you put too much on, it can look very bad very quickly. And then I pat that in with my Beauty Blender. Now, Rosie didn't seem like she was wearing that much makeup and not even really concealer, so I'm going to use the tiniest amount of my Tarte Shape Tape and I'm going to mix two colors together. I'm going to mix light medium and light sand. I just pounce that in with my finger. It warms up the product really nicely. Just using that light medium shade where we put the color corrector. And actually, you know what I just thought of? Before I do the lighter color, I'm going to go into the eyes because she has a winged eyeliner and I am the absolute worst with winged eyeliner, I swear, because I never do it. So I know that that's going to be a mess and I'm going to have to clean it up a lot, and I will use this concealer to help clean it up. So moving on to eyes, I'm going to use my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. Stick my finger in there and conceal my dark eyelids. Okay, so upon inspecting her eye look close up, we do have some eyeshadow on the lids. It seems like it was a kind of a tannish light color. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the Kim shade, this guy right here, in the Master Mario palette. And I'm going to put that on the lid. Very lightly blend that out. And then I'm going to go over that with a little bit of Fifth Ave, because it was a little bit more sheeny than that, so I think by mixing the two colors we'll get the perfect effect. Yep, this is perfect. Next, I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek Creme Brulee. This bad boy. And I'm going to use a Sigma E25. And just put this in the crease. Then I'm going to use a Sigma E40 to just further blend it out, because her look was very soft. Very, very soft. And then finally, using that same brush that came with the Anastasia palette, I'm going to put Hollywood on the brow bone. Pardon my bushy eyebrows. I should pluck them, but I'm kind of trying to let them grow in a bit. So that's why they look like that. Alright, it's time for the winged eyeliner. I'm going to be using Maybelline Master Precise liquid eyeliner. This is the only liquid eyeliner I own. If this goes really bad, I'm going to cut it out and do it on my own. But I'm going to try it. Wish me luck. After I clean that up, guys, that could have been way worse. I don't think that's that bad. I'm gonna clean it up because her wing was not that atrocious and aggressive. I'm gonna do the other eye and then come back on camera. Okay, so I am back with my wings on. Look, people that can put wings on like I've seen them do, they're the real MVP, because that took me forever and a day and I just struggled. Now I feel like that eyeliner could use a little more matte blackness to it because it wasn't that pigmented. So I'm going in with Corrupt by Makeup Geek on a flat angled brush. Okay, now that the eyes are done, after a lot of trial and error, I am going to go in with my Shape Tape, the light sand color that we talked about. I'm flipping you off, sorry. Put like the littlest amount right there. And brighten the area I want to brighten, and then I bring it up. And if that's not enough, I go in with some more. In that triangle motion. And I first press it in with my finger. And I go in with my sponge, blend it out. I'm also going to put a tiny bit right here to highlight the center of my face and my chin. Then I'm going to set the under eyes. I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Big Boy, my Mirage filter in the yellow color. You can tell I like this a lot. I'm gonna go into it, put it under my eyes. Now you can totally tell that Rosie's like not powdered at all, probably just in the T-zone and under the eyes. So I'm going to use this powder because it's so finely milled and so light that it'll add brightness to under the eye, but it's not gonna look heavy. All right, now let's move on to let's do mascara and eyebrows, just get that out of the way. Honestly, it looked like she had nothing on the lower lash line, probably just like the tiniest bit of mascara. So I'm going to take my my They're Real by Benefit and just lightly put a little bit on the bottom. I'm not even putting any eyeshadow on the bottom. It was very heavy on the wing. That's it. And then she obviously had a glow on the inner corner. So we're gonna go in back to the Master Palette. We're gonna go back into Fifth Ave. Fifth Ave. Pinky swatch. Dab that right in the inner corner. For brows, she kept hers light and very feathery, and that is my favorite kind of eyebrow look. So I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Dope Taupe. Now that the brows are done, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to brush them up to make them stay super feathery. So we brush them up like this and they will stay put with this stuff. It will not go anywhere. In a hurricane, in a flood, they're gonna stay. Now for bronzer, we're going to go in with the Soleil de Tan de Chanel. Yep, that's what we're gonna go in with. It was a very natural kind of bronzy skin. She was very bronzy, but it was so natural you couldn't even tell where the contour started, ended. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to go in with this type of brush. This is a Sigma F84 angled kabuki. I'm gonna put that in that putty. Just brush it. I always start with my big forehead because I like to slim it down. And she had it all over her face, this type of bronze. The cheekbone. Now I'm going to further contour just a little bit with my Hoola, which I clearly love. I'm going to use a Morphe E4. Go around the forehead. Now I'm going to go in with highlighter, and hers was a very natural yet noticeable highlighter. And so what I thought of when I saw it was I thought the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, the glowy side, because this is a soft gold lit from within type of highlighter. She was, as Charlotte would say, dripping with candlelight. Dripping in candlelight. Douse myself. Down the bridge of the nose. For the bow. Just gonna glow all over. You can see that. So beautiful. And then for blush, I'm gonna go in with another Charlotte Tilbury product, the Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher in Love Glow. She had a very subtle blush on, so I'm gonna do it very lightly with my janky brush, my large angle contour F40. I'm going to just kind of put it all in there, dab the rest off on my hand, and go in on the apples. I like to put my highlighter on before the blush, because I think that it melts the bronzer, highlighter, and blush together better. Next, I'm gonna go in with a duo fiber. This is a Morphe F06. I'm gonna blend everything together. Now for the lips. The lips she had was a peachy nude blush color. That's not a very good description. It was basically a Your Lips but better, and it had a sheen to it. So I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip Liner, which I love. And just try to really make my lips look as pouty as they possibly can, because that is Rosie Huntington's major look about her, is that she's got those big, full, pouty lips. So we're gonna try to make them look like 1/10 of her pout. To make my lips look even poutier, I'm going to take some Hoola on an E40 and go under my lip. Then I thought actually it would be funny because it kind of seemed like the Pillow Talk lipstick that I did a review on would kind of look similar to the lip that she was wearing, but I decided that my Perricone MD No Lipstick lipstick actually was like a dead-on match, so I'm going to be putting that on, and it's got a glossy finish, which I think was perfect for what she had on. I'm going to take some Fix Plus and douse my whole face to give me some more hydration. And then go in with my all-nighter to lock it in place. I hope that you enjoyed this makeup look, and if you liked it, please hit the thumbs up down below and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!